Bidenomics is so great that Americans aren't living paycheck to paycheck anymore. They're living pawn shop to pawn shop. Now, people who've never ever walked into a pawn shop in their lives are now walking in desperate. Maybe they have their engagement ring in their hand or a few rare coins a grandmother gave them. Given the high cost of food, high cost of gas, everything really is high cost. It's a last resort. People need a little extra cash just to get by. And when pawn shop store inventory rises, that means fewer buyers than sellers. Another sign that for the lowest income Americans, times remain tough. Joining me now is Les Gold.
Did you read that? Pawn shops know something about the U.S. economy that Biden doesn't. Times are still tough. USA Today, March 24th. Hi and welcome again. I am Friendship Pearson, and the channel you are visiting is Friendship Blue. I'm formerly from Friendship Pearson. I still have that site up, but be that as it may, right now we have a gluttony of inventory. Wow. A gluttony of inventory because times are tougher. Have you ever been to the pawn shop? I must admit I have. I've been doing it since college. Look, I have friends and people that have worked for me, have been to pawn shop so many times, they practically live there. They know the people by name and they know them. And everybody that I've encountered, hint, hint, wasn't on the up and up. But it has become a depository for, let's say, sticky fingers as well. You and I know the streets. It's real, and I'm just going to keep it real today. But what is going on, Marvin Gaye? What's really going on? Is this a sign of the times? And why is the media telling us something else? And especially, or in particular, why is Joe Biden telling us something else? You know I do an economic video every now and then, and I got to do this one. Because every now and then I catch a little thing on the internet about the pawn shop and my man Les Gold. It's a little form of entertainment. Because, look, where I stay at, I lost my internet. It used to be part of the rent. So I am not going to pay for internet for a while till I get some more money in my pocket. Anyway, check this out. I want you to see something here.
Cash and grab robbers stopped by a jewelry store worker with a gun. Shocking new surveillance video showing the robbers running as soon as the worker fires right at them, chasing them out of the store. Eyewitness News reporter Sheila Gerard live in Manhattan Beach with more of that video and what happened next. Sheila.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a surprise for those thieves. They went sprinting out of this building, but not before they got away with some jewelry, and the search still on for those suspects. Chaos erupting in a Manhattan Beach jewelry store as crooks break in, smashing the glass with hammers and stealing jewelry. The robbery happening Saturday afternoon at Prestige Jewelers in Manhattan Beach. You can see the 5 crooks dressed.
Look at them. They're in there. They're in there. Now, I know y'all done met some people who done this. And look at the people who there. Right? He grabbing his girlfriend or his wife like, hey, what's going on? I've been in robbery situations because I used to run restaurants. It's not a good feeling. An old boy got the phone, but he ain't using it. Can you blame him? What's the coordination? Or is there a connection between snatch and grab and pawn shop? You bet there's a connection. And I'm sure it's gone up. Hard to collect stats on stolen merchandise, but you gotta use your imagination. The worse the economy get, the more nefarious things jump off.
Former Rochester pawn shop owner will now spend 4 years in prison for selling stolen goods. Devin Tribunella, who owned and operated Royal Crown Pawn and Jewelry on Dewey Ave, pleaded guilty to those charges after investigators found he routinely had drug addicts shoplift from retail stores. He would then list those items those stolen items online for below retail price and would pay those shoplifters a fraction of his profits. Tribunella is expected to have sold more than $3 million worth of stolen items online.
Can you believe that? My man had it going on.
Shoplift from retail stores. He would then list those items, those stolen items, online for below retail price and would pay those
He had the gimmick. He had the gimmick going on. Now, you know if it's going on there, it's got to be going on nationwide. Because folks want to blame, right? So if you steal from certain retail stores, you know, like I said, this one's caught on tape as they doing it. And I'm sure y'all done seen the snatch and grab with the big box stores. You know what I'm talking about. It's an everyday thing. Well, in the ghetto. What song was that back in the day? Old school? Somebody put it in the comment section. It's an everyday thing. Wow, in the ghetto. Look, folks gonna survive. Joe Biden economy keeping it real. What Macy's talking about? I said what Macy's talking about. Look at that, 150 unperforming locations over the next 3 years, with 50 closing this year. Child, baby, Bloomingdale's, Blue Mercury stores, baby, it's everywhere. Macy's, 150 stores, baby. Like I said a few weeks ago, I told y'all about, 30 to 40% of these places shouldn't have been open with this fake economy. We can go back as further as what? Obama, Federal Reserve, Dollar Store, Dollar Tree. Look, if you can't keep a dollar store open, you know. Child, let me be quiet. Relax, Pearson. High blood pressure medicine costs too much. Relax, Pearson, relax. Macy's, I said Macy's, M-A-C-Y. Macy's, what Macy's doing? Dollar Tree is closing family dollar stores nationwide. A list of oh man. Nearly 1,000 stores will be closed. That's a lot of managers, y'all. And don't just tell me because it's online shopping like Amazon. I don't want to hear it. I talk to Amazon people every day, and they going through stuff too. Like one guy told me, he's at a big box store and a big retailer. He said, Pearson, let me tell you, the numbers on boxes in America have slowed down. That is translated, when there's less purchase of brown boxes that do what? That hold the items which are purchased or sold. You know the economy's going south. Well, there's another way to skin the cat. The story's being told all day. The story's being told. But let's listen to what old Joe talking about.
I hear the economy's on the brink. Now our economy is literally the envy of the world. 15 million new jobs in just 3 years.
Be quiet. Let's go back to Let's Go. Hardcore porn, that is Pawn. I'm sorry, Pawn. I just say that. Here he is. He breaking it down. Hardcore Pawnshop from Michigan. Asking for loan. He said folks is asking for loans. He said the past 6 months, the loan line, get this, the loan line is twice as longer as the purchase line. Now use your head. Anytime that gets to that point, that's a sign, Stevie Wonder. That's a sign, Ray Charles. Jose Feliciano, I say that's a sign. And at some point, if it gets worse, pawn shops are going to close because last time I checked, they're in business to make a profit. You can't keep buying everything off the street and things which are, let's just say, brought to you by Sticky Fingers. And yeah, I know they ask for driver's license and stuff like that, But if you got 5 items, you don't bring all 5 items in. You let your friends bring in 1 item at a time and bring it to the pawn shop. Look, got to think like a thief. You get a percentage of the sale. That's how it goes. The Biden administration, in conjunction with the Federal Reserve and the media, are holding back vital or key information that our economy is in intensive care. Now, Joe, explain yourself again.
I inherited an economy is on the brink. Now our economy is literally the envy of the world. 15 million new jobs in just 3 years. A record. A record. Unemployment at 50-year lows. A record 16 million Americans are starting small businesses, and each one is a little act of hope. With historic job growth and small business growth for Black and Hispanics and Asian Americans, 800,000 new manufacturing jobs in America and counting. Where is it written we can't be the manufacturing capital of the world? We are, we will. More people have health insurance today. More people have health insurance today than ever before. The racial wealth gap is as small as it's been in 20 years. Wages keep going up, inflation keeps coming down.
Like I said, don't believe the hype. Wages going up, inflation coming down. What reality are you living in? A campaign speech, 8 months before folks pull the lever to vote? Come on, Joe, stop playing. They're gonna they're gonna hold back the tide. The reality will hit, trust me, the last 6 weeks of the year. Trust me. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna break it down. If YouTube had been messing with me, by now I would be having town hall meetings, where I would get 50 to 100 people from different ethnic groups, different cultures, different backgrounds, workers, and let them tell you. Would you like to see that? A 2-hour show, talking to people, boots on the ground, and then play with this guy talking about? Because he said he heard. Listen to what he said. He heard. Here you go again. Listen.
I inherited an economy is on the brink.
You hear. So let me get this right. 25% of the time, you walking around the stage, don't know where you're going. You either fall up the stairs or stumble down the stairs. You trip over sandbags. And now there's an alleged hearing problem. I guess that's a good qualifier for president. And we're the free world? Sound like we in a hospice place. I'm Pawnshop Pearson. If you like the video, thumbs up, share. Tell me all about it. Tell me something good. Down, down. Wow, wow. I mix it up. Shaka Khan and some good old higher players. Wow, wow. All right, people. Gotta go. Don't forget, I got a book out, Protect the Gift. Give it as a gift. I got a poem. Yeah, I got a poetry book. Uplift the name of the Lord. Go on Amazon Books. Purchase it for you and your loved ones. Help me out. God bless you. Remember, we serve the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And I, your humble servant, will expose all this mess. He that endureth until the end shall be saved. Watch your pocketbook. Don't trust these folks in charge. They're just trying to maintain their power so they can finish off the end part, the tail end of the New World Order. God bless you and God bless your family.